All right, let's talk hashtag take flights. First day of on the field action and all the news coming out of One Jets Drive with our New York Post Jets beat writer Brian Costello. Brian, they're most talked about team, and we ain't even got to the season yet. All types of news coming out of Jets training camp. First and foremost, thanks for hopping on with this. First news, obviously, we'll start with the Hassan Reddick holdout. Coach Salah spoke to you guys this morning and said that he's not overly concerned and he doesn't know when Hassan's going to show up. So what were your takeaways from what Coach said, and do you think this thing is going to blow over or do you think it blows up?
At some point it'll blow over, Brandon. I don't know when. I don't know when they'll get Reddick in here. They have to work on that. It does a stretch for weeks. Does it go toward the season? I mean, he's getting fined $50,000 a day. I'm not sure how long he can maintain that. That's pretty tough, even if you're getting paid a lot of money. So, at some point, I think he's going to have to come in, and I would imagine he'll say, "Oh, I can't practice." He'll do a hold in and work on be off to the side on the bike or something. But I don't know. I didn't expect much more from Salah than what he said. He's got to stay out of this. It's the business side of things. This is on Joe Douglas to work this out.
I'm thinking the hold in is the best option for him, especially joining a new squad. You never want to be that guy, especially with that Jets defense and that team trying to build something. I don't want to speak on anybody getting their money or not getting their money, but just I hope that he holds in and is around his team ASAP. Let's talk about Aaron Rodgers and the offense. Both Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner have come out and said Aaron Rodgers is the standard that this team will follow. How did AR and the offense look on day one?
Yeah, it was a pretty light day, Brandon. The first day the CBA requires them, no pads, only a 90-minute practice. They really had 3 team periods. 2 of them were red zone periods. And Rodgers, he missed some throws. There was some, it looked like there was guys trying to shake off the rust a little bit, getting to know each other again after a little while. But in the last red zone period, he made a nice pass to Allen Lazard to end it for a touchdown. He's throwing the ball fine. It just looked like they're ironing some things out as is usual in the beginning of training camp.
Overall thoughts on the day one? I know you said that they really didn't do much, but is there anything that kind of stood out to you? Anybody, Allen Lazard, anybody kind of stand out to you day one?
Lazard was the guy that stood out, right? Because he came here last year with a big contract. He, had a terrible season, ended up being inactive for most of the games at the end of the year. Can he revive his career with Aaron Rodgers at quarterback? Can he make something out of this time with the Jets? He's in there a lot right now because Mike Williams is on PUP as he's coming back from the knee surgery. So Lazard is getting a lot of run. And, he made a couple of nice catches today from Rodgers. So I think, there's something there, and that'll be something to watch all throughout training camp is can the Jets get anything out of Lazard after giving him that big contract last year?
What can we look forward to for day 2? Do you think they ramp it up a little bit or what?
It gets a little bit more tomorrow, and then really it doesn't completely ramp up till next week when the pads come on. But it'll be a little bit more tomorrow. I think they can go 10 minutes longer or something like that tomorrow. Then it gets to 2 hours, I think, Friday. So, I think you want to see is the offense making strides each day and shaking off some of that rust.
All right. Thank you for hopping on with us, Brian.
No problem, Brandon.